go ahead and get started.
Thanks, Megan. Well, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining me today. Let's get started with a little background on me. As you can see, I'm a Client Services Manager for CSOLV, and I'm responsible for the Strategic Services practice area at our company. I've been in laboratory informatics going on just about 10 years now. You can see there on the screen I've worked across a wide variety of industries: pharma, diagnostics, forensics, alternative waste technologies. And as I've worked in those different spaces, I've done strategic planning that includes evaluations, needs evaluations, selection of solutions, implementations, migration, upgrade, operational support, including system integration, process optimization across multiple laboratory informatics solutions. You can see we have LIMS there, electronic laboratory notebooks, lab execution systems, manufacturing execution systems, ERPs, and also process control systems. And you can see we also have scientific data management and document management, including instrumentation, of course. Prior to my 10 years in laboratory informatics, I was 16 years in information technology. I am a project management professional. I've done program and project management for enterprise-level infrastructure and application development initiatives. Let's move on to the agenda. So today we're going to talk about a couple of different strategic scenarios you can see listed there: M&A, mergers and acquisitions, divestitures, right sizing, or the less popular term downsizing, and organic growth. And then we'll start by talking about what are some of the key components that you might consider for your strategy. And then we'll go into further detail and address the specific components you can see listed there: harmonization, standardization, business objectives and priorities, total cost of ownership, performance measures, and how those all tie into your laboratory informatics strategic planning. Then we'll wrap up and recap at the end, and as Megan mentioned, we'll have some time for a Q&A at the end. All right, well, let's move on to the first scenario. As we go through these, I'm guessing you'll be able to pick out some of these items, some of these bullets, maybe all of them, hard to tell, that you can relate directly to. Well, let's talk about this first one here, merger and acquisitions. You've just completed your third, your fourth. You've been through I don't know how many acquisitions. I recently was at a client this month, and they had just completed their nth acquisition. So maybe you have a blend of solutions out there. You might have 3 different LIMS systems to contend with, possibly a fourth one-off solution that's somebody's Excel spreadsheet or Access database with a Visual Basic front end, 5 different chromatography applications, a couple of ELNs, and those are poorly adopted and across 2 different user communities. Maybe you have an SDMS sitting on the sidelines, which is very expensive, obviously, while you're paying the maintenance and support for that and not using it. And there's other Access database out there, maybe taking care of your lab consumables, again, something unsupported by IT. And finally, you have many instrument vendors, maybe 8, maybe 10, and 12 different instrument application versions to contend with. On top of that all, you've probably inherited different lab informatics architectures, probably have lack of common process workflows and execution, and some more expenses around overlapping support and training. It's clear that if you're checking any of these off on your list, you definitely need a comprehensive multi-year laboratory informatics strategy. Let's check out scenario 2.